What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So your boy Blue was wrong. I couldn't have been more wrong. I couldn't have been more off base. Blue was wrong with his fight prediction when it came to David, the Mexican Ecuadorian monster Benavidez, and Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. I underestimated David Benavidez drastically. I thought that his shortcomings, his lack of defense, his lack of foot speed would show up big time against a guy like Andrade, who was undefeated two-division champion, southpaw, and it was slick with power. I couldn't have been no more wrong. Demetrius Andrade got pummeled tonight by David, the Mexican Ecuadorian monster Benavidez. And then he got stopped in the sixth round. I thought Demetrius Andrade was going to win a split decision. I thought he was going to get dropped in the fight. You look at my prediction. I said that Demetrius Andrade going to get dropped in this fight. And at the same token, I said that Andrade would drop Benavidez and win a split decision. Close split decision. I was wrong. David Benavidez has cleaned up his defense. He has cleaned up his footwork. He has cleaned up his jabs. He has cleaned up his right hand. Woo! He made some super improvements. And he absolutely, in a close fight, it was close. In the beginning, the first 4 rounds. But then he just started to take over. And that pressure, that aggression, that accuracy of David Benavidez, it proved to be too much for Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. It proved to be too much for everybody in and around the division of David, the Mexican monster, Ecuadorian monster, Benavidez. This is why 4-division world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, who is widely acknowledged as the face of the sport of boxing, top 5 pound-for-pound best fighters in the world, and the undisputed super middleweight world champion, Saul Canelo Alvarez, who has a record of 60 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 big wins by way of knockout. 33 years of age, 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach. That's important. 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach. David Benavidez is now 28 wins, no losses, no draws. He's 24 wins by way of knockout. He's 26 years of age. But he's 6'2" with a 75-inch arm reach, and he knows how to use those things. He shocked the world. He shocked your boy Blue. Woo! What a performance by David Benavidez. What a performance by David Benavidez, people. What a performance. A great performance by David, the Ecuadorian Mexican monster Benavidez. He dominated Demetrius Andrade like I never seen Demetrius Andrade dominated in his entire career. He's an Olympian. He's a 2-division world champion. He's a southpaw. He's slick. He got power. It's me again. Bro, when Benavidez caught him, bang, and you saw Andrade's eyes do the crazy eyes from the Adam Sandler movie when he did the crazy eyes. Oh, it was over. It was over from that point forward. Woo! David Benavidez. I apologize, Jose Benavidez Sr. David Benavidez, I apologize. You proved me wrong. You proved me wrong. Great performance. Kudos to David Benavidez. He just put so much pressure on Canelo Alvarez. It's not even funny. He just put so much pressure. Canelo Alvarez, how 50 Cent said, you got to do something, baby. You got to do something, Canelo. There's no way Canelo Alvarez can now turn down the opportunity to fight David Benavidez. He can't turn it down. It was a sold-out event, okay? It was exciting. He's exciting. He get knockouts. He's aggressive. He got boxing ability. Everybody wants to see this fight. There's no reason. Canelo don't have a viable opponent that justifies him fighting anybody but David Benavidez in his next fight. Cinco de Mayo weekend. Mexican versus Mexican. But Canelo said, I don't want to fight no more Mexican. I was born ready. But, well, guess what? Benavidez said, well, all right, good thing. I ain't 100% Mexican. I'm Mexican Ecuadorian. I'm Ecuadorian. So he says, I'm Ecuadorian at the same time. What do you know? So you can give me the opportunity. Because guess what? I ain't 100% Mexican. So since you want to fight nobody Mexican to say, well, I ain't Mexican. I'm Ecuadorian. David Benavidez has been the best super middleweight in the world before Canelo Alvarez decided to make 168 pounds his division. David Benavidez was the best fighter in the world before Canelo Alvarez decided to make that home his home. The big fight was David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant, and he finally got the opportunity, and he beat Caleb Plant. But he beat Caleb Plant after Canelo Alvarez had beat Caleb Plant for undisputed. And then he came out and he beat Canelo Alvarez. Caleb Plant for undisputed. And then David Benavidez, he fought Caleb Plant. He beat Caleb Plant. He won a unanimous decision. Canelo stopped Caleb Plant in the 11th round. Caleb Plant did a lot of excessive holding. Take me on a date before you're going to hold me that much. He did a lot of excessive holding against David Benavidez because he, too, was on the verge of getting stopped. Like Andrade got stopped tonight. Canelo Alvarez, there is no rhyme or reason not to fight David Benavidez. There's none. There's no excuse. He has made a great showing of himself. Canelo Alvarez said, payday? You want payday? I know that. You beat nobody. Well, he just beat Andrade. He beat Caleb Plant. He beat Anthony Durrell. You got to fight the man. You fought Billy Joe Saunders. Who did he beat? You fought Caleb Plant. The only person he beat was Jose Uzcategui. Who else did he beat? You fought Avni Yildirim. Who did he beat? You fought Caleb Smith. Who did he beat? So you got to fight David Benavidez. His resume is better than everybody's. And he was the champion. He lost his belt due to recreational drug use. We know that. Not Canelo Alvarez. And then he lost his belt due to missing weight on the scale. Not Canelo Alvarez's fault. But he never lost his belt in the ring. Canelo Alvarez, you got to do something. And Canelo Alvarez is with the PBC, Premier Boxing Champion, founding advisor Al Heyman. They're on the same side of the street. Well, what do you know? You can't say David Benavidez don't sell. Avni Yildirim didn't sell. Well, you got to give it to David Benavidez. You saw it was a sold-out crowd tonight. He's excited. Everybody likes to see him. You got to give him the opportunity. After what I saw tonight, Canelo Alvarez being 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach. David Benavidez has a 5-inch arm reach advantage. 5 inches. He has a 5-inch height advantage or more. 5'8", you got 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", 6 feet, 6'1", 6'2". He got a 6-inch height advantage over Canelo Alvarez. And he got a 5-inch arm reach advantage. Boo Andrade was 6 feet tall with a 74-inch arm reach. And he still was bigger, longer, and more powerful. Canelo knows he's in trouble. He's in trouble. David Benavidez spells the end for Canelo Alvarez. The end. Canelo Alvarez is going to try to say, listen, why don't you go handle that work I had with Demetrius at 175? All jokes aside, Canelo Alvarez, David Benavidez is a mega fight. It's a super fight. And I think that we saw tonight the skill set, the talent, the adjustments that David Benavidez has made thus far. I think it's just too much for Canelo Alvarez. I simply think it's too much for Canelo Alvarez. And I think that Canelo Alvarez understands. If Andrade, who's slick, who's a southpaw, who has 74-inch arms and has power and can reach, and he couldn't, and is athletic and is quick, he couldn't, in the beginning, he was getting at Benavidez's body. Caleb Plant was getting, then eventually he overwhelmed him. He got to him, he overwhelmed him. How is Canelo Alvarez, who has slower feet, shorter arms, going to get to David Benavidez? He's not. And I think for the first time in career history, you're going to see Canelo Alvarez possibly get stopped. He's going to take a lot of punishment against David Benavidez in that fight. And they know he's going to take a lot of punishment against David Benavidez in that fight. And he's possibly going to stop Canelo Alvarez for the first time in his career. We saw him lose twice. He lost to Floyd Mayweather. He lost to Dimitri Bivol. And the size of Bivol, everybody said the size was too much. Bivol is smaller than David Benavidez. Boy, this is a problem. I know Canelo Alvarez took one of those types of swallows tonight. And he did one of those. So let's see how this unfolds. Salute, congratulations to David Benavidez. I underestimated you. I was wrong. You cleaned up all your flaws. Salute to you, your top 5 pound for pound best fighters in the world. And that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Your boy Blue signing off. I'm going. Peace.